Hello and welcome to another update video about SEI. So we are still in this pullback area, or actually we have arrived now in the pullback area. We talked about it only yesterday. The 23.6 Fibonacci level has already been reached. Ideally though, it goes a little lower potentially, even though I have to say, if this is the yellow wave 4 as we discussed yesterday, it looks already quite good, in terms of proportions with wave 2 and wave 4. That actually works out quite well. I think I've decided now that, I'm leaning towards this being the yellow wave 4, not the white wave 4. The support area, however, is measured for the white wave 4, so it gives it a little bit more space than it needs, just in case I'm wrong and it indeed is white wave 4. But in both scenarios, if this is the sub wave 4, so the smaller degree wave 4, and wave 5 is still to come in the larger degree third wave or C wave, or if this is already the larger degree fourth wave, in both scenarios this support area should be relevant. We don't want it to get below 44.2 cents. Somewhere here I'd be looking for a reaction, either at 63.7 or 52 cents, maybe 44, but nothing below that. That wouldn't be good. That would indicate that a more substantial top has formed, and then we need to look at, okay, what would it be? I mean, below that we've got structural support around the 33 cent mark, but it wouldn't be reliable anymore because then we are breaking below support and the market formed only 3 waves to the upside. So that means we have 2 support areas. As I said, the support zone is valid for both scenarios. So either wave 3 is already complete and we are in wave 4, or this is still smaller degree wave 4 and this larger degree wave 3 is still in the making, and one more fifth wave would happen probably into the region between. So if you ask me about next targets, we will be able to specify that a little bit further should we get a low in place in wave 4 that we can use to measure. But next targets are 93.2 cents, 97 and $1.06, and then $1.16. These are reasonable targets as long as this support is holding. Bear in mind that this third needs to finish. Well, that depends a little bit on, so in this correction, I will make the call, okay, it's the smaller degree fourth wave, which should turn around soon, or the larger degree fourth. And depending on that, we expect just one more high or maybe even 2 more highs. Obviously, again, below 44.2 cents, yeah, things start to break down. So that's all important to know. Obviously, why am I leaning towards it's only the sub-wave structure, third wave? Well, because we haven't reached the ideal targets, okay? It has just about missed the 93 cent level. At least that I would have liked it to reach, possibly even 97 cents. So it's less, that movement was shorter than ideal, really. But there isn't anything bearish on this chart until we break below 44.2 cents. But as I said, we've got 2 wave 4 scenarios here, but I only added the support area that covers both. So maybe it might be worth adding also the support for the smaller degree fourth wave, but to be honest, it doesn't really make a great difference. But you see here, the 50% fib level is at 51 cents. So to keep it the yellow count, I certainly need it to hold above 52 cents. We don't want it to break below that 50% Fibonacci level. Then it would have to be white wave 4 or something more bearish. So in other words, a break below 52 cents will be a first warning that something more bearish is going on. But if everything goes, according to plan or favorably for the bulls, we should see a turnaround. That was the dog in the background, by the way. It should turn around here somewhere in the region. Somewhere in this region, could still drop to 52 cents. So somewhere between 64 and 52, I'd like to see a turnaround. If I don't see one, then I will consider it's the larger degree fourth wave that could stretch to 44 cents. And if we see a turnaround, then yeah, we should see that move to 93 cents. Looking at the indicators, looking at the 4-hour chart, there is still a little bit of room for further downside when we consider the relative strength index at least. Broke obviously into the bearish range. I would pay attention to the chart specifically once it gets closer to the oversold region. Could indicate potentially a turnaround. Also, what you can sometimes do, draw a trend line and just watch what happens if it reacts to the 31 value. So it could possibly hit a trend line there. And sometimes these are quite useful just applied to indicators, okay, not necessarily the price. But yeah, there isn't much more to say. So basically I'm watching for bottoming structures here. I'm considering this as basically an ABC structure, a flat structure, where we had an overshooting B wave. Surely you can consider this the top, but it wouldn't make a great difference. That's my update about SEI. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.